Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Cookiecast. Today on Cookiecast, it's our football podcast. You can't see the forest for the trees. Join myself, Paul Williams and James Panas as we discuss last week's games, see if we won any money, predict next week's games, and there's a monster, a fiendish, some might say, quiz. So here we go, this is Cookiecast. You can't see the forest for the trees.
And we're away!
Good. No time for love, Dr. Jones.
I don't get it.
It's from two films. One that is quoting the other.
As many as two films.
Two films.
Can you get your blanket on here?
Blanket!
It is getting a bit chilly in here.
No, blanket, no.
Winter's definitely hit.
I was downstairs earlier.
Did you just say that winter's coming?
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking hell, it's pretty. I'm going to have to go out. Gonna have to get a jumper. Gotta go get a jumper. Came upstairs, I was like, what's that noise? Yeah, I'll just go and shut the bathroom window, yeah. Fucking freeze. Like, bathroom window's wide open, no wonder it's fucking cold in here.
I don't know why that was making a noise. Or was it the sound of the wind?
Sound of the outside world. Whose go is it?
Can't be me, I'm pretty sure I did it last year.
It must be you, Andy.
Last year. Last week.
I'd say so.
Oh, I don't think it.
Oh my god. Oh, it couldn't possibly be me. I just farted.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I invite you to join myself and these two lovely gentlemen as we dive into the world of football known as You Can't See the Forest for the Tees. I am your facilitator,
Facilitator.
I like it.
This sounds like a breakup.
Andy Jebediah Cook. We are joined by Paulinho.
Ex-Spurs, Barcelona, Beijing.
If he knows his football, there's only one place he can go with mine now.
And MMA fighter George St. Pierre. Gentlemen.
Oh, I honestly thought he was just going to go for James there.
James Panas. What is your middle name? Stephen.
So, I was in the toilet earlier, and I was like,
Oh, Peter, according to you.
JSP.
Well, no, you're just Peter Panas. Peter Pan.
It's going to be Stephen.
Yeah.
So that's if
It
you
could
need
have
to
been-
track him down in any way, shape, or
It could have
form.
been Sebastian.
Samuel.
Was my
Seth.
other option.
Seth.
Careful. Some Steve's children you're talking about there.
Yeah, but
Careful,
I'm just
careful.
full of James. James Seth. Ooh. It doesn't, doesn't it?
It's a good thing Stu's not here tonight, isn't it? It's a good thing he's here tomorrow, otherwise he'd have kicked your ass
For what?
for taking his children's name in vain. It's a good thing it wasn't the Lord, otherwise he would have smited you.
Has he got one called Jesus?
Jesus.
Jesus. I believe is his name.
Jesus.
I did have something else to say about tomorrow, but I'll obviously wait until...
We'll get to that.
Last week in football, I believe we still have a game to cover.
Technically,
No, I don't think we do.
well, technically,
Pretty
James.
sure
let's
I've got a
so,
game written down here.
basically, I believe
But
when we were recording, the Nottingham Forest Arsenal game
up the Arsenal.
was still to be played.
Yeah, because we did it early doors last week, didn't we?
Just remind me, James, what happened in that game? Who Forest got in the next round?
We'd concentrate on the league.
I see. Would that indicate that Forest might have
Yeah.
got an absolute spanking?
I don't care, because in the same week we managed to lose to Arsenal and go top of the league. So
Top of the league for a minuscule amount of time.
Is it worth just getting this out of the way so that we can talk about what happened last week in football?
Do we have to?
the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost 5-0.
Sorry, one more time?
5-0.
5-0 to the Arsenal. 5-0
The annoying thing is,
to the Arsenal.
I think they scored one in the first half and then like a second one at like 60 minutes or something, and then the last three all went in right at the death.
By the way, in theory, if you just log into the Sky Sports app with the login details that you use for Sky Go, you'll be able to do this for the Forest games.
Alright. I'm not right. Even though it's a Forest game, I'm not
You don't like the
interested
angle,
in
do you?
I don't like one angle. I don't like no replays, and I don't like no commentary.
There is commentary.
Is there?
Yeah.
Some guy in front of the camera going, it was a shit show, wasn't it?
Fucking twat!
I'm not a fan of this, James, if I'm honest, because you and I are in the same camp, kind of. I predicted a draw, so there's no points in a draw at 5-0. You predicted a Nottingham Forest win. There's no points in that either. Obviously, Paul gets 1 point for his 2-0 prediction.
And Paul's goal scores from memory.
Oh, don't, because I imagine
Willock, which I don't think he scored.
I can't remember who scored.
It with that Martinelli got 1 or 2.
Did that Bukaki... What's his name?
Bukaki.
Bukaki always scores.
Biako Sacco.
I'll have to have a look at it.
Bialystock and Bloom. What?
Biako Sacco, isn't it? Or is it Biaro Sacco?
Is it not Saka?
Biaro Saka.
Well, he played last night, so I'll have a look and see what it says.
Fucking hell.
It reloaded no opens. I think even Holden might have scored.
Oh, dear. Yeah, Saka.
Holden McNeil scored.
Shall I get you the goal scorer?
Bukayo.
Who did Paul
Almost
say?
Bukaki. Bukayo Saka.
I was about there. Who did Paul say was going to score?
Well, none of the names I've got written in these boxes.
Well, you tell me what he's
are
got.
coming out right now.
So,
You tell me what
G.
you want.
Martinelli Silva had 2.
No.
Rob Holding had 1.
Nope.
Joe Willock had 1. Reece Nelson had the final goal.
Do you know, I didn't realise Willock got 1.
I'd like to point out at this point, James, that Paul was already winning the week.
It's like I'm pretty happy.
So,
With
just
my week's
like
prediction.
his prediction for the Middlesbrough game, where he took 2 points and we both took 0, that's happened exactly the same there. So, for last week,
It's all kicking off here.
James Panas, over 3 games,
1 point?
1 point. This guy,
1
game
point?
predictor extraordinaire,
1 point?
2 points.
1 point.
Oh, this gets better and better.
Because I think prior to
Paul
this also,
Williams-
he'd only got 2 points. I think
Paul Williams can pick a score to save his life. 5-0 Arsenal.
1.
Nice.
2, 3, 4, 5 points there.
This does not bode well for the season.
I
Obviously, I'm doing real well for the season because I always do. But oh, that's not technically true because me and Paul drew 1 week. We all drew 1 week.
I've basically, what's happened is I've scored and I'm giving it one of them.
James
Crowd.
and Stew.
yeah,
drew
because
1
you know
week.
what's coming. You know what's going on this week's predictions.
Fucking hell, James won a week. I won a week. No, that's what we like to see. That's how we
Right.
like it. So, I mean, I'm probably still winning for the season at this point.
Is this some screen flickering or is this?
No, that's the
Are we
light.
going- oh,
Obviously,
really?
they do a light show.
Is this a standard thing?
I'm sorry,
now?
what?
'Cause I know, like Watford tend to do it, don't they, before games now?
Oh.
Watford do
lights
it.
show.
Watford do it now, don't they?
Yeah.
I didn't. Is this a standard?
Any night game, they try and make it a spectacle, don't they? So.
Have you seen the Hookies when they come out on
Rings a
the
bell.
field?
I think this is for tomorrow.
I'll find the video and I'll send it to you. It is like I tagged Leanne in it and I just put electric. It's mental.
Oh, are these the ones that come up to enter Sandman?
I
Yes.
think you're thinking about tomorrow stuff.
That is tomorrow stuff. Speaking of tomorrow stuff, let's talk about what happened last week in football.
Right.
You're going to have to open up.
Obviously, there's no racism to discuss.
Fucking kidding me.
Good.
I'm sick of talking about that now. I'm bored of it.
But there won't be any to discuss because it's an outdated concept and definitely doesn't belong in the world of football.
Good, so I won't talk about it.
Cool. So no racism.
I don't know what happened last week. What interesting happened?
Other than Middlesbrough imploding in the first half an hour of the
We'll
home
get to
game
that.
on Saturday,
That doesn't sound likely.
not a great deal, to be honest with you.
I don't think that's happened. Not that I've been following anyway.
I can't think of anything big, personally. There was talk of Liverpool potentially having to replay their cup game.
What?
As they may have fielded an ineligible player
Who's that?
against MK Dons. No one said, they just said an ineligible player.
Oh.
But
What would make a player...
not listed in the official squad. So normally at the start of the season you have to submit a 25-man squad.
Yeah.
You don't have to include players that are under a certain age.
Okay.
So in theory, anyone from your academy is sort of fair game. And it could be that there's someone who wasn't listed as being in the academy. I don't know. I don't know the sort of the ramifications of it and the ins and outs, if you will. But yeah, it probably won't come to anything. The game probably won't get replayed and stuff like that. But it'll be interesting to see what happens.
So nothing else major.
There was that thing about Sanchez, weren't there?
What he scored and he got sent off.
Scored a couple, then got one ruled out, and then got sent off.
Oh.
For diving.
Naughty.
Tut Alexis. Tut.
Christian Tut.
Is it worth...
Leeds. that was last week. Leeds got given a fair play award, which Frank Lampard said was absolutely ridiculous, considering the Spygate saga when he was the manager at Derby.
It's like Derby getting a financial fair play award.
But the less said about that, the better. Oh, was that last week?
What?
The Derby drink driving incident.
Oh, the team building.
The team building nomination. The team building nonsense. Did we
Well,
cover that last week?
No, because I think it only happened.
I think I'm gonna have to.
It was just funny that Gary Lineker
divert to our Nottingham Forest, therefore Derby County expert.
I don't really know too much about it until Gary Lineker was just saying. Was it Gary Lineker? No, it was Stelling.
Gary Neville.
No, it was Stelling.
I thought they said Stella. I was
You
like,
always
what's
say
she?
this.
What's she?
You said you were going on about this the other night. So it's Stelling when he was like, Derby have scored a goal after like 1 minute of Saturday. He's like, the team building from early in the week clearly worked.
He said
So
three
of them were in the car.
He said some sort of car-based pun, and I can't think what it was. But that's
so they did some team building, and I think was there just the three of them in the car?
A few beers after.
I don't know.
Two of them ended up getting done for drink driving. There's been some kind of collision, and the one person who apparently wasn't driving, Keogh, has managed to get injured. So all three of them were
not just injured, really badly injured.
Oh, I didn't know what the extent of the injury.
So he's out. He's out until the end of the season.
Oh, is
so
he really?
His season's over because he's basically ruptured his cruciate ligaments in his knee.
Is this a potential career road?
I don't think it's potential
He's
career.
old,
but he's in his 30s. He's in his mid to late 30s.
He's old. I mean, he looks. He's had
He's
an hard life in football.
Hard paper round. He's always looked like he's in his 40s.
But he's the man that, although they had all them loan signings last year, he is, as much as I hate to admit it, he's like
Mr. Derby.
He's the player that everyone rallies around and he gets everyone going and stuff. He's the one that's in like the ref's face, fighting his team's corner.
Mr.
He'll run the length of the pitch to he'd literally just die for her money.
He'd run the length of the pitch to have a pint, apparently. So, but yeah, so.
But I think it's some kind of team building exercise. They've all got pissed and then there's been a car crash.
Apparently, the club had laid on taxis.
Because the other two
for the place to get home. So it's Mason Bennett, Tom Lawrence, and Richard Keogh.
Yeah, and Lawrence and Bennett are youngsters, aren't they?
So I'm assuming that if they're both Surely they can't both have been driving, unless it was two cars.
I don't know.
To be fair, it's amazing someone wasn't hurt worse when you see the pictures of the crash.
I haven't
Because
seen anything.
the car was totaled.
Let me have a look at this.
It was bad. But yeah, it's not ideal. So that'll probably do it.
Too much.
But obviously, then we'll just get on to the football scores, and then I'll have my rant.
Okay, so
Let's do the Forest game first, because that was the Friday night game.
on my list. Stoke versus
The veteran centre-back, 33, was reported... This is Keogh. I thought he was older than that, honestly. Was reported in the backseat of Tom Lawrence's Range Rover Sport when it smashed into a lamppost.
Always a good start.
Don't know if you can see that picture from there, but it's a smash. Police said the Range Rover Sport and a Mercedes GLC had collided.
Right.
The Rams captain was one of 3 players known to be involved in the accident that saw Lawrence and fellow teammate Mason Bennett charged with drink driving. And he was reportedly left unconscious in his teammate's mangled motor after the crash.
Absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? But
Lawrence, aged 25, and 23-year-old Bennett were arrested at the scene of the collision on the A6 near Derby shortly before Tuesday. Bennett was even filmed downing a pint and throwing up in a pub urinal mere hours before he got behind the wheel. Reports at the time claimed that Island star Keogh suffered a fractured wrist and damaged his knee during the injury.
Island star.
I know, right? 15 months ACL.
15 months.
out for the season.
And
out for the start of
next season as well.
Well, 15 months puts us what? Christmas next year?
Yeah.
At this point?
The 33-year-old who does not drive had played every minute of the Rams Championship fixtures this season before the crash.
I mean, that's only like 8 games or something, so it's not...
Again, there's... In fact, I'll save it for tomorrow, because that's a stat I saw from that All or Nothing, which I was like, fucking hell, I never knew that. Anyway. Right, Stoke versus Nottingham Forest.
Oh, have you got something to end with?
Oh, it was just like the players were out as part of a scheduled team-building dinner with staff, and while the majority of them acted responsibly and left around 8 p.m. and were not involved, a small group, including the captain, Keogh, continued drinking into the night. They should have known when to stop and also ignored the opportunity to be driven home in cars laid on by the club and chose to stay out.
Bad form. So there you go.
I think that's about it.
Nottingham Forest at Stoke City.
Now, Andy, I'm going to tell you the score, but then I want you to tell me what scorers I picked. Because I can't remember which scorers I picked for this game and which scorers I picked for the game that's going to occur tonight. Yeah? So, the score was Stoke 2.
Oh, they scored towards the end, didn't they?
Forest 3.
Interesting.
It's not really.
Now, I would like you to tell me what scorers I picked. Then I'll tell you who scored.
I don't think you had any Stoke scorers.
Nope. Bennett, I think, got the last one, was it? No, I'm probably just getting confused now. Because I've been talking about Mason Bennett. Can you tell me what my 3 scorers were, please, Andrew?
Please, Andrew.
Well, I only need to tell you 2 of your scorers.
Oh dear. Did he have a Lewis Grabban brace?
No.
He absolutely did have a Lewis Grabban brace then, didn't he?
Did I?
No.
Why did he need to tell me 2?
Well,
because you know I've gone for Grabban.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he is.
Grabban may have got one of them.
What are the other 2?
Amiobi.
Big tick.
Sam.
Oh! I thought I'd picked Amiobi, Grabban and Lolly.
And the 3 goal scorers?
Not for that game.
Yeah.
Joe Lolly, Sammy Amiobi, Lewis Grabban.
So I think you'll find that is...
So that's 3 points
for me.
You. which I'm going to put there. However, let's not get ahead of ourselves, because I've spelled Amiobi wrong. It does look like Adoma, but that's because you know how I spell things, so I'm just going to have another point.
That classic dyslexic brain of yours, Andrew.
Yes.
I don't
Always
think
getting
he's
you in
ever
trouble
going to
there.
pick Amiobi in his life.
Does he even know he plays for them?
I've got...
And I think if we were to
So,
record the video evidence, he would have probably said Uncle Albert.
Correct.
I might have said that. The only way you're going to claw some points back is if you have
Picked a Stoke goal scorer.
Sal.
picked a...
Have I written the words Lee Gregory
Or
or James McLean?
You have not.
I absolutely would not have, because I think James McLean is a fucking prick. So
Right, okay. But did you think he was going to score?
John's brother, yeah?
I would never have ever picked him.
Oh, okay.
Horrible
So
little bastard.
That's a 0, I'm afraid.
Oh, let's just get on to the Middlesbrough game,
Do you know
shall
what?
we?
I strangely think you might have won the Middlesbrough game because I think you picked the scorer.
I definitely did, yeah. Twat.
Anyway.
So, unfortunately, Middlesbrough did score.
Unfortunately, they scored...
Sorry, I'll rephrase
One
that.
goal.
Fortunately, Middlesbrough scored. However, they did concede 4 goals in the opening 34 minutes.
Oh! How many in the other?
Thankfully, the massacre stopped there.
4-1.
1-4.
Got a result in the second half.
Yeah, they managed to keep it to 0-0. Seriously, when the Gazette was giving out its player ratings at the end, there was more than one player who had a 2.
That sounds like it's not the most impartial.
Well, it's the local paper.
Yeah, but what I mean is, they probably weren't as bad as 2.
I don't know. They've described it as comfortably one of the worst performances ever at the Riverside. So
You're not going to like where this is going. Because that's going to be no points for yourself.
Oh, then I have it down as a draw.
A 0-0?
No, I think I went 1-1, 2-2
Point-
maybe.
Points for me and Mr. Panas.
They both went for a Sheffield Wednesday win.
I can't remember what I went for. But who did Paul put as scorers?
Who scored for the Borough?
Paddy McNair.
It's not that scorer I thought he'd get. I think he's got one of the Wednesday scorers.
Of the 4 goals,
Well, the first one was an own goal, so that means back-to-back weeks where they've scored an own
by
goal.
Clayton.
that was going to be my question. How many own goals do we need from the Borough these days? Okay, so, I mean, nobody predicted that.
Did anyone put down Dominic Iorfa?
No.
No.
Did anyone put down Stephen Fletcher?
I think this guy did.
However, did anyone else put down Adam Reach?
I think this guy did.
Sadly, he didn't even give me a reach around, did he, little fucker?
They were the 4 scorers. So
I don't get. So for that game, 1 point for Mr. Williams, 2 points for Mr. Panas.
incidentally, what score did I pick? Was it a 1-0 or something?
Yeah, same as me. 1-0. Well, 0-1. Oh, so it's all changed this week.
All change.
At this point in time, Paul Williams, you have 1 point for the week.
Excellent.
Myself, cheeky 3 points.
Cheeky 3 points.
James Panas, 5 points.
Exquisite.
Still only half time basically.
I don't like the sound of it.
2 more games to go.
There are 2 more games to go. There's a lot of money on the line. Obviously, all of those bets
Oh, they're not scored that.
are void.
For fuck's sake.
So hopefully it's this week.
There is currently no scores in any of tonight's game.
There should have been one then.
So
I'll keep you updated as we go on.
there are games going on now,
we might be able to get you a half timer if you finish off.
but are there games at the weekend?
There are games at the
So
weekend.
predict.
we've got more to go on here. Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
Who is
Oh, hang on.
playing?
Well, why don't we start with the Friday night fixture?
Oh,
Seems though it involves one of our teams.
It can't be me because we played last Friday night.
Birmingham City versus Middlesbrough.
at Birmingham City.
At Birmingham City. Oh, they're in. And he's fucked it up.
I'd be amazed if you get a result out of this game.
They've looked the better in the opening 10 minutes. They've had the better of it by look of things. I've not seen Randolph have to make a save, and
because Sky Sports had given us a point. Moved up to second already.
Okay.
exquisite.
Who is going first?
Well, dictation would be that the man whose team it is picks last.
Yeah.
Is it just because there are 2 games tonight? Is it just 2 at the weekend?
I don't know if I can get that far ahead.
I imagine it'll be, unless there are any next
My
week.
intuition.
No games next week.
Okay.
Why is that then?
Is it international break?
It's always international.
Maybe you might be right actually. Let me have a look when Forest next game is.
Bamba John.
James.
For Middlesbrough, Birmingham,
Ideally.
I think the best that Middlesbrough can hope for is a 1-1 there. So that's what I will go for.
Okay. Goal scorers.
Hit me for Birmingham.
Do you want to know what their team is tonight?
Yeah. I think my go-to for Birmingham last year was Adams.
Che Adams, not there anymore.
I know.
So, oh Jesus Christ!
Oh yeah. So if we're playing on the 5th, our next game's not till the 20th. So that
Yeah,
would
so
indicate
it's an international
international
break this coming weekend. Not this coming weekend. The weekend
Oh,
after.
and then
this coming
change
weekend.
Sunday 2 o'clock.
Interesting. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Up front for Birmingham City is, of course, ex-Middlesbrough player Lukas Jukovic.
I think that was the door.
Was it? Shouldn't be. It would be half an hour early.
That sounds like that was the door.
Did you actually put in?
8:30.
That was the door.
That was Leon opening the door.
That was Leon opening the door.
Somebody's knocking at the door.
Somebody's reading the bed. Give me that lineup. I'll pick someone.
Who was your Borough?
I haven't picked one yet.
No, who was your Borough player?
I've not
yet.
That
I've not
played
got to
for
it yet.
Birmingham.
Oh, Lukas Jutkovic.
Is that what Andy's going for? Getting that one in.
Must be.
I'm going to go Gardner.
Gary Gardner? Or is it Craig Gardner?
It's just Gardner, innit?
Gary Gardner.
Yeah.
Oh, Shotton's fallen over. I'm taking up the play.
That's my pick. And for Borough, Fletcher.
Oh, he's been rested tonight, so he'll be
He'll be fresh.
roaring to
Ready
go
to
on Friday.
go.
Has he been rested or has he dropped?
Or has been sacked.
Who knows?
If you wear Borough and wear Presnat, I don't think you're resting people.
Well,
I think that's just drop.
You send extra
well,
players.
Although I don't
let's
see why
put it
you
this
drop
way.
Fletcher.
He wasn't one of the 2s, and some of the 2s are starting tonight, so...
Send
Twos.
As in the players that got a 2.
Oh.
Send 15 men out.
Send in the clowns.
Right, so that's me. What have you gone for, Andrew?
2-0.
To Birmingham.
Yeah. I
There's
honestly,
no love for
wouldn't
Borough this
surprise
year.
me.
honestly think Middlesbrough can't find their arse with both hands on a map at the moment. Paul Williams.
I'm going to surprise you here. Birmingham City 1, Middlesbrough
0.
2.
Oh, really?
Shit.
This is what I was doing last year when your heart rules your head. What you hope for rather than what is actually
When the
gonna
chips are down,
Yep.
So,
pick for your team to win.
obviously Jukovic will score.
Obviously.
Just the rules. Do we have any players who used to play for Birmingham? Oh, Shotton used to play for Birmingham. Sit me down for a Ryan Shotton goal. That absolutely will not happen. Guaranteed. Johnny Howson's back in the team. He's
In the
with a bang.
game.
He's back with a bang next Friday.
Because he's going to score.
You bet your ass he will.
Okay. The Nottingham Forest game is...
Brentford.
At Brentford or at Forest?
I think it's at home, isn't it?
I'll get back to you on that one.
I'll get back to you.
What it is now?
It must be. They can't have 3 games away from home in a row. Because they're away tonight and they were away on Friday. Must be. Must be. Must be.
Confirmed home game.
Confirmed. Nottingham Forest are at home. You see that Ollie Watkins got a hat-trick on Sunday.
I am going to be predicting him heavily for this week.
Okay. Who's going first?
I'll have a little stab at this one.
Go on.
Stick me down for a 2s apiece. A Desmond, if you will.
Okay.
Good shout.
Scorers?
Is that what you were going to go for?
No.
I see. Probably a 6-0 Forest win or something like that, yeah. I'll have Sergi Canos. Just double check.
He's
Make
still
sure
there.
he's still playing for
For Brentford.
for Brentford.
Right, I hope he is because he's written down now.
The quick check of the team would indicate that. La, 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 la.
I don't know how balls.
Sergi Canos is playing for Brentford.
No.
No, they haven't started yet.
Shall I give you a ballsy shout?
Well, can I give my second Brentford scorer first, please?
No, I was going to offer one up for you. Not for me.
This fucking guy.
No, I was going to suggest a goal score for
This
you.
fucking guy. Is
Somebody
it
who
an,
used
is
to
it an
play
ex-Forest
Forest.
player?
No.
Oh, the
Then he's not interested.
Go on.
A domineering header by Pontus.
Pontus Janssen. Interesting.
I'm going to go
Don't-
obvious and
I don't
absolutely
like
get
it.
all over
I don't like
Watkins.
it. Can I have Watkins, please?
Sammy Watkins.
He's always good.
Oh, for fuck's
Did I
sake,
see-
Sean, stop fucking about with it, you
So,
twat!
although this is NFL based.
Oh, Andy.
Whoa. Slow your roll. Did I see.
Slow your roll.
I mean, Crouch
No, you piqued some interest now.
doing something NFL based.
Something like that.
Possibly linked to the Jaguars?
He'll have had an interview with somebody for his podcast.
It
or something
looked
like that.
very podcasty. Your Forest scorers are.
Do you know what? He hasn't got one yet this season, I don't think. Or if he has, he hasn't got many. Matty Cash will be on the goal scoring sheet.
Absolutely has got one.
Exactly.
He might have even scored on the opening day against West Brom.
And do you know who's going to be joined on there with? Or by? He's going to be joined on that score sheet by Jack Robinson. You heard it here first.
There was. I think there was a run.
Absolutely mental.
There was a run of 3 weeks in a row last season where I went Robinson will score.
He didn't. He's never scored for Forest.
He has scored for Forest.
Probably has. Locked in 2-2.
So Paul's absolutely picked the right back and the left back to score both the Forest goals.
Is Cash literally the right back for this season?
Yes. I don't know if there's any issue with Jenkinson, but Cash is playing right back solidly. Do you want to change your prediction?
No. Attacking fullbacks, it's where it's at. That's how Lamucci wants to run his team, obviously.
So 6-0 then, yeah?
No, we're going for yours now.
Oh my god, that should absolutely be a fucking penalty.
They see Shakhtar.
An old fave.
2-1. Shakhtar scored after 95 minutes to beat Atalanta.
Got it, mate. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Go on, tell us what you've got.
2-1.
With?
Lolly. Uncle Albert. Sammy Watkins.
3-2 to Forest.
Just insane.
Right.
Just ridiculous.
I mean, grab 'em.
Obviously.
Obvious.
Excuse me.
Amiobi
Sorry about
again.
this, boys. I have to make a little trip to the little boys' room.
You had far too much coffee.
Yeah, I know. That's what happens when they're free.
And I will go with Carvalho.
Oh no.
And for Brentford,
Yeah.
2 Ollie Watkins. Always a good shout for a Brentford goal. Always.
So there are no more games because we can't look that far into the future. We've still got Blackburn and Forest, Middlesbrough and Preston, which are playing now.
They're all still 0-0.
We've got 2 games for the weekend predicted. We could have done with him doing the bets before he.
Well, we'll just have to fill. I don't know how he does the bets. You see,
He uses that big pot of
money that you won.
big pot of money.
One day I will win the money.
It would have been nice if you'd have won last week's money. That would have been real good. Because your ridiculous predictions would have got us £327.
What did I predict?
So we would have needed
Mm-hmm.
a 0-3 in the Stoke Forest game, and we would have needed a 1-4.
And we're back.
Oh no, we'd have needed a 2-3.
Oh no, we'd have needed a 0-1
And we're back.
for your money to have come in.
Yeah.
You need to do the bets.
I need to do the bets. You need to do the bets. You mother. Okay.
And then is it like quiz time?
And then I think it's
I
quiz
think
time.
it is.
Fucking hell.
Well, I mean, I didn't have my rant about Borough.
Go on then.
Mainly just because what's the fucking
Go on.
point?
Get it in.
Well, they just how, you don't. I'm sorry, but playing at home, there is absolutely no excuse for conceding 4 goals within the better part of half an hour.
Yeah.
2, fair enough. Then you absolutely just keep it tight. You just don't. You concede the free kicks where you need to concede them. You just don't let the players get in behind you. Apparently, they just couldn't defend balls into the box. Couldn't defend from set
So
pieces.
even though you didn't concede anymore, were they still on you?
I
Or
don't-
did they just like stop trying?
I must admit, I've not seen the rest of it yet.
The one thing that I know,
Absolutely.
again, that this isn't football, although I know that they do a football version of this, but the one thing from watching that All or Nothing thing is the level of accountability. And I'd love to see what it's like in, unfortunately, this now in soccer.
Soccer ball.
You know, do they go out, play 90 minutes and walk away at the end of it going, yeah, we got beat, but so what? And they go off, you know, what does their week look like? Is it, you know, because in the one I've been watching, they single out players and they sit them down and go, you played shit at the weekend. We need to know, you know, what is it we need to do to help you to not be shit?
Yeah.
You know, is that...
I imagine there's a little bit of it in
I
football.
imagine there
but-
must be.
There will be.
Right, who's first up on the betting front?
Birmingham City, Middlesbrough is it's always you that's first.
Okay,
You've gone for a 1-2,
that's 11-1.
and Forest, Brentford, you've gone for a 2-2.
Do you know what might stand you in decent stead this year? Those 3 clubs at the bottom are all shit.
Yeah, but Huddersfield, I imagine, will get better.
Do you think?
Yeah. New manager bounce and all that. Stoke.
I take it the manager didn't get fired. Did he?
He didn't, but I have seen today that apparently they've already lined up the replacement.
Is it TP?
Can I get a T? Can I get an O? Can I get an N? Can I get a Y?
Wow.
Apparently.
Can I get a shit house?
What did I go? 2-2 Forest, Brentford. Yeah,
I take
that's
it.
12-1.
I take it. Anything other than a win tonight means he's gone.
You would imagine so. They need to start picking up points, though. My double is 155-1.
Wow.
In fairness, if they win tonight, they probably will rise above
Rise above,
Barnsley
rise above
on the goal difference.
on the goal difference. Give me yours next. I think Borough just at the bar.
Mine,
Yeah.
for which game?
Brentford Forest
2-1
to
to
Forest.
Forest.
Oh, we've got a goal. Tom Kearney.
Tough tackling Tom Carey scoring for Fulham.
Fulham.
Not empty pork, but Fulham. And then Birmingham City versus Middlesbrough
2-0.
to Birmingham.
Oh,
Oh, son. Go on, my son. So, Andrew, you have Nottingham Forest 2-1 at 9-1. Birmingham City 2-0 at 9-1, giving you a double of 99-1.
I like them odds. Finally, James Panas.
James Panas has gone for Birmingham City
1, Middlesbrough 1.
Oh, he went for a little draw. 9-2 on that action. And then...
but it isn't 9-2 on the next one.
Forest Brentford 3-2.
3-2.
3-2. 33-1.
If I'm honest, I think this. If we were going to get found out in any game, this might be the one.
Gives you a double of 186-1.
Honestly thought it'd be on.
The bets, ladies and gentlemen.
Better hope for the goals at the weekend, Andrew.
In.
I always hope for the goals, James.
Who doesn't hope for goals? Oh, that's right. Tony Pulis. What? Entertaining football? You're having a laugh, mate.
He'll come back and be good for Stoke again.
Well, who knows? Who can bloody well tell her?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed
Quiz time.
And
I hope it's toilet time pretty soon as well.
Are you bursting for a slash?
You have had 2 more since I've had my last one. We had to do a stop before the Costas things. I said, I'll follow you to the Costas because you know where we're going. Suddenly we ended up in Morrison's car park and I'm like, wind the window down, what are we doing here? I really need to toilet.
Bursting for a slash.
Between work and Morrison's.
So just to clarify, last week's quiz had 16 questions.
this week's... Whoa. You're not going to like this.
Last
13?
week's was an excellent
20?
quiz.
25?
25 questions.
Yeah, boy.
Oh.
Or should we just say we'll go until the door?
No, we've got 15 minutes. Unless that was...
Oh, that was absolutely the food.
Right, well, carry on. Come on.
Let's crack on then.
I'm not looking at answers.
Well,
on
do you
the
want-
phone, I'm just keeping an eye
Oh,
on
I
it.
Question
don't know if I
number 1. Quiz supplied by...
The Guardian.
Thanks, guys. Joshua Kimmich. These
As
are pretty
always,
much instantaneous.
Play along at
Sunday.
home.
12 and 15.
The weird thing is, I'm sure the title of this quiz we've had before, which would be strange, but then I started reading...
You'll be right, just hit us with
I
it,
think
Andy.
we've had this before.
Alright, well, don't hit us with it then.
Right, well, I'll give you the title. Premier League at 25, the big quiz.
Hmm.
Oh, Higuain scored now.
Maybe, maybe not.
Put the goal show on.
Yeah.
Let's start and see where we get.
Yeah.
Question number 1. How many clubs competed in the Premier League's first season, 92 to 93? It's multiple choice, if that helps. Was it 18, 20, 22, or 24?
Yeah, I think we've had this one before.
I suspect I think we might have had this quiz before.
Fell fast, call it.
Give me 1 second because
Finish.
in
Got a bit thin on top. It's all Gonzalo.
give me one second. Right.
So take a good look at my face. Watch this. Yeah, good finish.
Naze.
I've got another quiz here, but I can't seem to access it.
Well, that's not ideal.
I don't understand what it is doing.
I can't believe there's so few goals in these games tonight.
Well,
Right, fiendishly tough quiz.
maybe there's about to be one now. No.
Right, here we go. I've refreshed it. It might be a... Oh, it's a Who Am I?
Okay.
Fiendishly tough.
Fiendishly tough.
Hopefully we haven't had this one before. Number one. There's only 10 questions. That might...
Play along at home.
Ready for 25.
Tough tits, mate.
I have played under Jose Mourinho,
Tony Pulis.
Rafael
Benitez.
and Carlo Ancelotti. Who am I not?
Oh.
Frank Lampard, Juan Mata, Cristiano Ronaldo, Pepe. No? Pep.
P-E-P-E.
Yeah.
Pepe. Give us those again.
Frank Lampard, Juan Mata, Cristiano Ronaldo, Pepe.
And the three
Who am
managers
I
were...
not?
The three managers have all managed Chelsea and Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho, Rafael Benitez and Carlo Ancelotti. Bear in mind the title is Fiendishly Hard or whatever.
So it was Ronaldo, Pepe, Lampard and Mata.
Juan Mata.
But you want to know who it isn't.
Mm-hmm. Do you know this?
No, but I'm going to have a guess.
I'm going to have a guess and it's wrong. Cool. Question number 2. I have played under Marcelo Lippi, Carlo Ancelotti, Fabio Capello, Didier,
Deschamps?
yep, and Giovanni.
Trapattoni.
Yeah. Who am I?
So this is not... So it's that...
So this is a Who Am I?
Oh, okay.
So, is it Paolo Maldini, Pavel
Nedved.
Oh, he was a player.
Alessandro
Del Piero.
Javier Zanetti.
Right.
Excuse
Can
me.
you just remind me of... Was there 5 managers there?
6, I think.
Trapattoni,
5.
Capello, Lippi.
Lippi, Ancelotti, Capello, Deschamps,
I like your style.
Trapattoni,
Oh, God. I've already forgotten the players. This one's hard.
Paolo Maldini, Pavel Nedved,
Yeah.
Alessandro Del Piero, Javier Zanetti.
Annoyingly, I've done Who Is It Not?
Don't do that because that's not the question. Tell you this much, boys.
0 for 2.
That's a tough one
50%.
because there's a lot of Italian national managers there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's supposed to be tough. It's supposed to be really difficult.
Fiendishly hard.
Fiendishly, some
Johnny,
might
what
say.
the fuck was that?
Question number 3. I've played under Arsene Wenger, Andre Villas-Boas, yeah, let's go up. Roberto Mancini, and Jose Mourinho.
Okay.
Who am I?
I think I know before you even said it.
Let's find out.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Cole, Lassana,
Diarra.
yeah. Emmanuel Adebayor, Klitschy.
Gail Clichy.
Yeah.
Gael Clichy.
Just remind me of the
Manager.
managers one more time there, because the one I was expecting didn't come out. Annoyingly.
Arsene Wenger, Andre
Villas-Boas.
Boas, Roberto Mancini, Jose Mourinho,
Who was the first?
Ashley Cole,
Did he say
Lassana
Wenger first?
Diarra, Emmanuel Adebayor, Gail
Clichy.
I'm gonna go with you. Oh.
This is hard.
Fiendishly
hard.
Number 4. I have played under Alan Pardew and Gus Poyet. Who am I?
Just 2.
Okay. I mean, are we going... It's not Jose.
This is the best bit of
Jose Altidore, Lee Catamol, Jack Rodwell, Carlos Tevez.
Under Pardew and Poyet.
Yeah.
One more time the players, please.
Jose Altidore,
Yeah.
Lee Catamol, Jack Rodwell, Carlos Tevez. Fuck.
I can do the who am I not.
Give us the players again. Jesus Christ,
No, I
this
don't
is
like
hard.
that one.
Oh, the players again.
Yeah.
Jose Altidore, Lee Catamol, Jack Rodwell, Carlos Tevez.
I've narrowed it to 2 and took a guess. I think.
Question number 5. I have played under Jurgen Klopp, Roberto Mancini, and Roy Hodgson. Who am I?
I think I know this before it comes out.
What, like last time?
Yeah, but I think I'm right in this one.
Right, are they I's or are they L's?
Go on.
LeK? IK? Are they I's or are they L's? Who the fuck knows? Gundo.
Ilkay Gundogan.
Yep.
Gundogan.
Yeah. James Milner. We'll see, we like names like that. Yaya Toure or Pepe.
And the 3 managers were...
Klopp, Mancini, Hodgson.
Well, the one I thought it was did come out.
No, I was lucky.
Nonsense, right.
Fuck off. Right, well, I can't play anymore. Apparently, I'm not allowed to play anymore.
Why?
That, unfortunately, that also means I won't be able to get the answer.
We've got 2 goals. One of them's in that game.
Number 6.
Can we just have a second?
A moment of silence.
Well, I don't like where this is going.
Presume Borough are losing.
They're about to concede, apparently. And it looks like it could be an absolute snorter. Nope. Ugh. What a scrappy fucking goal.
There was another goal as well, but you won't care. Leeds are winning.
Of course they are. Standard.
Go on, continue, Andy. Sorry, I just had to bring that to his attention. Oh, and Fulham are 2-0 up because Reading have had a player sent off after 20 minutes. Number 6.
Number 6.
I would love to. Apparently, either my phone or the internet or something has decided that this ain't happening anymore. I know. Okay, number 6, were we on?
Yes.
I've lost all my scores now. I've played for Ancelotti, Leonardo, and Capello. And for you, James, who am I not? Andrea Pirlo, Zlatan
Ibrahimovic.
See, I knew it. I just didn't know if I was going to be able to say it. Or David Beckham.
3 managers was?
Ancelotti, Leonardo and Capello. Yeah?
Who am I not, remember?
Oh, who am I not? Shit. Give me the options again. Beckham, Zlatan.
Pirlo.
Is that just 3?
Yeah, just 3. Question 7. I've played under Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, and Vicente del
Bosque.
Yeah. Who am I? This is who am I?
Which was the... Bosque. Sorry, I was crossing out my thing from last time. What's the managers again? Sorry, I like to write them down.
Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho, Vicente del Bosque.
Who am I?
Who am I?
Gotcha.
Yeah! Oh, I don't know. It might not count, but it might count. Yeah, I think it... Yeah!
It counts.
Yeah!
So it's on the thing. I'm full of
Yeah! Yeah!
It's a Fisher own goal. Whoever he is.
For Borough.
Your goal scorer is Fisher OG.
So that's 3 games in a row where an own goal has been scored, but it's now 4 Borough. Yeah! Yeah!
Fulham are now 3-0 up after 29 minutes.
Is that at Reading?
Yes.
So Reading have fallen in the trap. They've almost conceded 4 within half an hour. Absolutely not acceptable.
Give us the options for number 7, Andrew.
Pep, Jose and Del Bosque.
Yes.
David Silva, Andres Iniesta, Carlos
Puyol.
Puyol?
Yeah, but it's not Carlos.
Carles Puyol isn't his name.
It's not spelled that way.
Well,
Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso.
David Silva, was it?
That was the first option, yeah.
And Xavi.
Xavi.
Pep, Josie or Del Bosque.
Yeah, and it was Xabi Alonso, Xavi, Iniesta and Carles
And it was a
Puyol.
who am I?
Who am I? Not who am I not.
However, this one.
Oh, I hate the who am I not.
What? Right, okay, I got it. Go on, next one. Is this a who am I not?
This is a who am I not.
This is...
I have played for... I presume that's a J. I think part of the line's cut off. Juan de Ramos, Luis Van Gaal, Dick Advocat, and I'm going to go with Gus
Hiddink.
W.
Who am I not?
Goose Hiddink.
Who am I not? Right, okay then.
Jeez. Klaas Jan
Klaas and Huntelaar.
Huntelaar. Wesley
Schneider. Arjen Robben, maybe by chance.
Arjen Robben. Raphael
Van der Vaart.
Vaart.
He was a class player. Who am I not?
Huntelaar, Schneider, Robben, Van der Vaart.
I'm stuck here by the fact that, apart from Spurs, I've got no idea who Juan de Ramos has managed.
Oh, this next one looks tasty. Number 9. I have played under Roy Hodgson and Roy Evans.
Right,
Who am I?
right,
Only 3 options.
right.
Michael Owen, John Barnes, Paul Ince.
Hodgson and Evans.
Got it.
And it's a who am I? Why the fuck does it let me play some of
Who was
them
it?
and not
Ince,
others?
Owen and
Barnes.
John Barnes.
I'm just going to pick a score at the end. I imagine I got that one right. Hang on a minute, I'm not going to be able to tell you the answer if I can't select the answers.
Or you just have to go back through the first 5.
That's going to be super annoying.
We'll see what happens.
And your 10th of vinyl. I have played for Chris
Houghton.
Houghton. Like the line's cut off. Sam Allardyce.
Allardyce. Definitely not Allardyce.
And Tony Pulis.
So just give us those again, just quickly.
Houghton, Pulis, Allardyce.
Yes. Who am I?
An absolute shithouse.
This is going to be an absolute nonsenser.
A relegation hero. Or zero.
Even I can smell nonsense on this one. Michael Owen. John Joe
Shelby.
Jermaine Defoe. Peter Crouch.
Who am I?
Who am I? Yeah, I can't select those ones.
And it was Owen, Crouch.
Oh, no, I can't.
Who was it? Owen Crouch.
Owen Crouch, John Joe Shelby and Defoe.
Shelby. Defoe.
Who am I? Must have been at some stage. Must have been.
Don't think it's him.
Does anybody need anything repeating?
No.
That last one. You finding that easy?
No. I've got rid of two that I don't think it can be.
Right, so...
Just give me 1 second on this last one, please.
Just give him 1 second, Andrew, if you won't mind. Just 1 second.
Can't be him. Can't be him. Absolutely can be him. Could it be that? Could it be that? Right.
So I'm going to have to go for him just by default, really.
I'm happy with me.
Question one. I've played under Jose Mourinho, Rafael Benitez and Carlo Ancelotti. Who am I not?
I think by process of elimination I ended up with Mata.
I've gone Cristiano. Because I can't remember him playing under Benitez.
It was at Real Madrid for a little bit, wasn't he?
Oh, Benitez went back later on, didn't he? Has Benitez been manager? Madrid
Whereas Mata wouldn't have played under Ancelotti.
It's Juan Mata. Mata joined Chelsea after Ancelotti was sacked. The rest have played for other managers at either Chelsea or Real
I'd only
Madrid.
picked Benitez for being manager earlier on, but has he had 2 stints at Real Madrid?
Who?
Benitez.
No.
Has he not?
I think he was on there for about 6 months.
Number 2. I played under Marcelo Lippi, Carlo Ancelotti, Fabio Capello, Dieda Deschamps and Giovanni Trapattoni. Who am I?
I have gone for Del Piero, but now I'm questioning whether
Didn't have
he
a
played
clue.
under Deschamps or not.
Didn't have a clue, just guessed at Pavel Nedved.
Because I think some of them must have been... I was basing it on it had to be an Italian.
But Nedved played at he played at Lazio, Juve.
I don't think he played at either of the Milans though, did he? Or did he play for AC?
Don't fucking know.
Only Del Piero has played under all 5 managers, Juventus and
I was
Italy.
based on it had to be... I thought it would be an Italian international. Yeah.
Number 3. I played under Arsene Wenger, Andre Villas-Boas,
Actually,
Roberto
Paul knows,
Mancini
I fucking know.
and Jose Mourinho. Who am I?
Oh.
Well,
fuck
I
you.
initially went Ashley
I fucked it
Cole,
up.
but he's never played for Mancini as far as I know.
Yeah, I went for Gail Clichy, but I don't think that's right.
So I crossed it and I went Adebayor because he's played for fucking everybody.
It's Emmanuel Adebayor, Arsenal, Spurs, Man City and
Not gonna lie,
Real
didn't even
Madrid.
hear his name come out.
Question number 4. I played
Halfway through, I started
under
writing them down.
Alan Pardew and Gus Poyet. Who am I?
Altidore.
Jack Rodwell?
fucking thing. I'd love
When
to
has Rodwell played for Pardew?
I'd love to give you the information, but apparently I can't turn the fucking picture around again. No, you're both wrong. It's Tevez. I can't tell you why, apparently, because that's not an option.
Tevez has played for
Pardew.
Has he?
Oh, here we go. It's Carlos Tevez. Pardew at West Ham and Poyet at Shanghai.
Oh, fuck off. That's not even allowed. I was thinking Poyet, I've got Brighton and I've got Sunderland.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Played under Jurgen Klopp, Roberto Mancini, and Roy Hodgson.
I'm going to look very foolish if this is wrong, but the one I thought of before you gave any of those answers is Milner.
I think it is James Milner.
It's James Milner. Milner has played under Hodgson with England, Mancini with Man City, and of course, Liverpool with Klopp.
I got pushed into an answer for this next one.
I've played for Ancelotti, Leonardo, and Capello. Who am I not?
Beckham?
I think he played for Leonardo at AC Milan and Ancelotti at PSG.
Very good, James. That's almost the answer. So what is the answer?
I've gone Zlatan.
Jesus Christ, you fucked it right at the end, didn't you? It's Pirlo. Pirlo has never played for Fabio Capello. Zlatan and Beckham played for the other managers at either AC Milan, PSG, Juventus or England.
I assumed... Has Capello never been Italian national coach?
I don't think he has.
So that's why I ruled out Pirlo.
Oh,
I've gone different to you on this one as well.
Does anybody know the question?
It was Iniesta, Xavi, Puyol and Xabi Alonso. And I think the answer was Xabi Alonso because the other three had all played under Barcelona. Played under Pep.
I've played under Pep Guardiola, Jose Mourinho and
Vicente Del Bosque.
Who am I?
It has to be Xabi Alonso because none of the other three have played for a club where Mourinho was the manager.
James?
I've gone for Puyol. Did I misunderstand the question?
I think
Is it who's played for all three?
Yeah. Who am I?
Where has Puyol played for Mourinho then?
He hasn't. What's the point?
Yeah, again, I can't give you the fucking reasons.
Wait, so explain it to me.
So, I've played for Mourinho, Pep, and Vicente Del Bosque.
And is this a who am I or a who am
I
I
thought
not?
it was a who am I, because the who am I not was the one before. That was Pirlo.
I think I classed it as a who am I not.
No, it's a who am I.
It's Xabi Alonso. Alonso has played for Jose at Madrid, Pep with Bayern, and Del Bosque with Spain. Right, number 8. I've played for
Absolute guess.
Total
here.
guess.
Ramos,
Went for Robin.
Luis Van Gaal, Dick
Advocate.
and Gus
Dude, I'm a total dick advocate.
Hiddink. Who am I not?
I've gone
Arjen Robben.
I've gone for
Not
Van
a
der
clue.
Vaart.
Not a clue.
But absolute guessing. Tell me.
Rafael van der Vaart has never played for Advocaat. As he retired before Advocaat, became Dutch manager in 2017. The rest have played under the other managers at either Real Madrid, Bayern, or the Dutch national team.
Where has Juan de Ramos managed?
Spurs, Sevilla, Real Madrid, others.
Right. Oh, so he has. Yeah, right. Okay.
I'm
fairly confident with Paul.
Roy Hodgson and
Inter.
Roy Evans.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
Who am I?
Paul
Evans
Mintz.
at Liverpool, Hodgson at Inter.
Paul Mintz. Footballers as foods. Paul Mintz.
James?
Paul Ince.
Did he eat hot dog?
I'd love to give you the reasons why, but that is the right answer.
It'll be Hodgson at Inter and Evans at Liverpool.
Honestly, the fucking...
I was struggling here.
So, can't be Shelby because he's only ever played for Charlton.
Whatever.
When has Owen played for Houghton?
Newcastle?
He played for... So you're saying that Owen played for Houghton, Allardyce and Shearer at Newcastle? He didn't span 3 managers, did he?
I don't know.
But he was definitely when Shearer was managing.
I don't
And I did
know.
consider it might be for
Oh,
Allardyce.
maybe it is Crouch. Maybe
Does
he
anybody
was like
know
a caretaker at Spade.
What the actual question is?
I was going for...
Who am I? I've played for Chris Houghton, Sam Allardyce and Tony Pulis.
I could think of Crouch
I think it is
for
Crouch,
Spurs and Stoke under Pulis.
Stoke!
But I can't think of when Crouch played for Allardyce, unless he did still play for England at that point. That was what I was going with.
I mean, honestly, what the fuck? Fucking technology.
Terrible.
I can't ask you the question.
But you can tell us the answer
I can
is
tell you the answer
Peter Crouch.
is not the answer.
Oh,
Michael Owen.
Is the correct answer.
Oh!
Do you know what? I think I've just gone and pulled it out of the fucking fire.
It's Michael Owen. He played at Newcastle under Houghton and Allardyce.
And shit, he spent 3 managers at Newcastle.
And at Stoke with Pulis.
Yeah, I just didn't think he'd done 3 managers at Newcastle. How many did you get?
Oh, there. But now we can...
I suppose you've got a little tiebreaker in there, have you, Andrew? 5 on 10.
I'm right annoyed at that one. I'd ruled out Owen.
He'd ruled him out. He'd only gone and ruled him out.
And
'Cause
Shelvey?
he couldn't possibly be in.
Shelvey's only played for potentially Allardyce, right?
So Charlton, then he went to Liverpool, and I'm pretty sure he signed for Newcastle from Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah, and he done Swansea as well, hasn't he?
Maybe it was Swansea from Liverpool, and then Newcastle from Swansea.
Defoe.
Allardyce
Can't think.
for Sunderland. I don't think the other two.
Gentlemen.
Yeah. Give us a nearest the pin.
That's not
What a finish that is.
Can you tell me the capacity to the nearest for Ewood Park?
Capacity. Not the highest attendance or anything like that. Current capacity.
The capacity.
For
The
Ewood Park.
Ewood Park.
Oh, this is good. I like this.
Watch that. Watch this. I've written my answer down, by the way. Watch the turn.
I hope it's that size.
Yeah, that's a fucking finish, that.
So,
No, hang on. I've just made it slightly smaller.
That's what she said.
that's what he said.
I don't understand.
Paul Williams, give me your answer to what is the capacity of Ewood Park.
So, Andrew, you will find the capacity of Ewood Park
Is exactly
32,642.
No, I think you found that the capacity of your park is 31,284.
It's going to be right in the middle, isn't it?
holy fucking ball bags.
Is it that?
Give me that number again.
No.
31,284.
I think you're about 80 out.
I did put
31.
34,284 to start with, and I was like, no.
367.
Well played, that man.
Well done.
So he
Obviously,
pulled slightly closer.
We did talk about it being a fast track, so that puts James in the lead. However many points is
I
required.
choose not to acknowledge this.
In
fast
fact,
track.
I think for getting it so close, James, you can have the number of points
that he got.
difference in the score. So put him down for 80 points for the season.
I don't understand.
I don't know either.
So he was 7-2 behind.
Woohoo.
Mm-hmm. He's now 80 in front.
Can I
I don't
have
think there's 80 quizzes left.
a celebratory mystery meat now?
A cold.
Lukewarm.
Oh no.
It'll be
What else we got there?
stone cold. It's been in nearly an hour.
No. 45 minutes. At most. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. for joining us. Once again,
Good quizzing.
excellent quizzing. Hopefully it was good podcasting. We hope to join you next week for some more of the same. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, bye.
Goodbye. Yes. He's nice. Oh, balls, I can't get it to work.
I need to pee.
He has to pee. He's got to pee.
So there you go, what do you think of that? Another one in the bag. Another week done, more games gone and more games to come. Hopefully we'll get a big wedge of money this week and then we can fritter it away on expensive toys. YouTube watchers, make sure you're YouTube subscribers, likes, comments and all that good stuff. Everybody jump over to the cookiecast.com. Send us some social media love or even an email. So there we go, that's one done, and until next week, I'll say bye and I'll see you then. Bye.